Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Football Manager 2018, and it's week 29 of competition. I head into a huge FA Cup match where I will likely be blown out. It also will be my third straight game without a win, so this could be a really trying time. So for this episode, the big thing is, can I keep the Cup match close, and can I bounce back in the next game with a very much needed win? We are expecting a sellout for this game, a crowd of around 9,000 capacity crowd, and we are heavily at a loss at 4-1 odds. And Ramon Diaz thinks that we're going to be an easy opponent. The 10th place championship side, Sunderland. He's, pleased to be facing what has to be considered a weaker team. With all due respect, going into the match like this as favorites is a huge boost for us. And let's see, dismiss any chance of us having I kind of like that first message. It's just what I was hoping to hear. Any complacency on their side gives us an even greater chance of pulling off a win. I'm going to go with that. Some people have labeled your team as potential giant killers against Sunderland. Are you confident of pulling off an upset? Let's see, do I put the pressure on my guys? That might make them nervous. I'm always prepared to give us a chance. We can win. We've got to play to our best and then hope for a bit of luck. That might not give them confidence, though. Sure, let's go with this. How would you describe your relationship? I don't even know the guy. I don't know him, but I respect him as a head coach and hope to get to know him more. You've defied the odds to reach this stage. Ahead of your clash with Sunderland, how much further do you think you can go? Take it one game at a time, and whatever happens, happens. It's fair to say that we didn't have the best time against Barrow. The whole team wants to bounce back with a win. The team has so far pushed 3 opponents by the wayside, but now face a tougher challenge. Can a 4th follow? I freely admit that it's not going to be easy, but with a bit of luck, anything's possible. I don't think it affects our planning. Let's see, the fact that head coach can often crack under the pressure seemed to handle it pretty well. The same be said of Ramon Diaz. He'll be prepared. players are up for this one. Give them a fright. I like that one. Financially, this draw must come as great news for your club. Are you hopeful that some of the funds coming in will be made available for you to spend in the transfer market? No, I just want to get the team out of debt. Let's see, it's come in a timely fashion and will be of help for the rest of the season. I'd like to say we'll have direct benefits on the pitch, but we'll have to wait and see. Focusing on the man. I'm not bothered about the financial aspects of this one. It's all about the soccer as far as that's a lie though. I don't know if it'll help. I've been preoccupied focusing on the match itself. There you go. Sunderland will not be accustomed to playing at a smaller stadium such as Record Hunter. Do you think that could maybe work in your favor? Sure. There you go. Going to be the favorites regardless of the team they put out. We just want to take on the real Sunderland and test ourselves against them. Boy, this is a long press conference, isn't it? Apparently this is like the feature game of the third round. I'm much looking forward to the chance to be able to test yourself against a head coach. I don't even know the guy, so this... Sure, it's a great experience. Yeah, it'd be crazy if I wasn't thinking about the future of this club. Signing these kinds of players gives us a better chance of a bright future. Let's say there's interest. How pleased are you that Luke Simpson has signed a new contract? Not very. Alright, there we go. Press conference is done. Moving on. Of course, they're probably going to ask questions in the tunnel too, aren't they? Ooh. Brighton head coach, Del Canto. What are your immediate thoughts? I'm sure Gamer and I will get to talk about things, and while it won't be ideal, won't rule anything out at this stage. So we might have a chance to sign Conley permanently. Briefing. Oh, no. I'm not going with the message here. When we're heavy underdogs, they don't like the formation. But that's what gets us potential results. That's how we got through the previous rounds. Okay, Scar's definitely not in. And here we go. FA Cup, third round. Lots of big names. Salford's still in. Bilrike, whatever, however you say their name. I'm not sure on that one. They're still in. That's about it. I mean, we're looking at lots of championship and above sides already in this one. And the league, of course, is still ongoing. Aldershot's got a great chance of picking up all 3 points. All right, I will go with the experience of Craig Ross. Fensham's definitely not playing, though. So Bradley Wood is coming in. Though, the pace... No. If we're going to have any shot, I need Bradley Wood out there. Definitely need Nick Houghton out there as well. Wait. Wes Fletcher has got to get the start. I know Aaron Connolly's probably better, but I've got to go with my 23-goal guy, who's just had a phenomenal season. Aaron Connolly has been really good and almost certainly will come off the bench, maybe even at halftime. Okay, now Davis or Doofus? Davis. Kate and Traore are good to go. Sean Newton, it's not as good as Connor Wood. So I've got to give Connor Wood the chance here in this game. I don't know if I need Moak out there, though. He was not good in that last game. Felix doesn't have the skill, but he's had a good season. Almond is a little bit better. And gives me a few more options on positions to cover down, just in case things get crazy. Never know how some of these guys are going to react. So the only player that struggled a little bit is Connor Wood, but I've struggled with that position all season. And you can see that I have the most pairings of players that are comfortable with each other. Going with the defensive positioning. And here we go. The big FA Cup match. Looks like they are definitely going down the middle, so they're going to be strong. Catamo's playing. That's a strong lineup. I'm really surprised how strong their lineup is here. Very surprised how strong this lineup is. I figured they would definitely be playing a second team against me, and they're not. I mean, they got their backup keeper in. It's definitely a 1.5 squad. It's definitely not their backup 2 squad by any means. Definitely want to be passionate today. Let's see. We've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. And I have faith in you. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. 9 players fired up for the game. It's a home game. We've got a big crowd on hand. And Sunderland brought a decent crowd as well. Now look at that. This is the biggest crowd we've seen in our stadium. And we get underway. Sunderland in their traditional red and white stripes. And They are totally controlling possession so far, but here we are on the counter. Still inside the first minute, and they're already hitting us on the counter. Craig Ross nearly caught out of position there as that clearance went straight to their left wing, who tried to take the long-range effort with the goal just about wide open. If he would have put that on target, that certainly would have been the first goal of the game. It was also the first shot of the game, and inside 5 minutes, Billy Jones has picked up a yellow card, the right back. And Oviedo has picked up one, and there was a chance. We had a free kick right on the edge of the box, and we put it on frame, but keeper makes a stop. So we nearly grabbed the opening goal just minutes into this game. And we've got 2 yellow cards, both fullbacks, in the opening 10 minutes. Could it be in the cards? Could it be fate that we manage another upset? Fletcher gets deep, but there was way too many Sunderland players. Connor Wood back for that one. Ball back to Ross. And in possession, he launches that ball up to Davis. Davis tries to set it for Houghton, but that wasn't going anywhere. And they hit us on the counter again! Saved by the post. We are going to need a lot of luck in this game as we are getting slammed by their speed here. Nice tackle from Connor Wood. Long ball from Aiden Conley up is intercepted. I am getting some chances, but they are killing me otherwise. Aiden Conley, nice long ball forward again, but intercepted. He is trying to get it up there. He's just not able to complete the passes at this point. Another chance as they get behind the D yet again. This could be a long day. We're only 20 minutes into this game. Another chance through Ross. Nice stop. Oh. Scary game so far. That one's cleared out. 6-1 on the chances. They are piling on what is the misery, and there they are. First goal. Ross stops the initial one, but it goes straight back to the feet of Vaughn, who just taps it home. Looks like he might have put it up towards the roof of the net to get up over the laid out Ross. Jones with the cross. Vaughn wins the header. Yes, Ross stops it off the line, and then Vaughn just puts it to the far post. Kate to Davis. So here comes the misery. We're already down 1-0. Rowe, ball to Wood, to Parslow, up to Conley. That through ball is picked off. Our passes have been off target, and that makes it hard. Parslow could not have picked a worse direction to go with that header. He really should have been putting it out for the corner in the first place. There's Davis back to Wood. That was the end of that highlight. 9-1 on the shots at the half-hour mark. Almost fortunate that they've only managed 1 goal. Probably need to change tactics here to try to hit them on the counter. Drop a little bit deeper, a little more control. Lose ball into the box. Kate got a chance there. Nice stop from the keeper. We've had 2 shots now and nearly scored both. Possession is closing in on 50%, so we've actually improved. The game's settled down some. Here as we approach halftime. Crowd hasn't gone silent, but we haven't had the normal support. They aren't cheering in the normal fashion. It's just 1-0. If I can get to about the hour mark with it still 1-0, we might try to go back on the attack. Parslow looking furious, but outside of that, the team is composed. We're the underdogs here. Let's see, I want to go passionate. Look, you know as well as I do that the first half wasn't good enough. Show them what you're all about in the second. No, I know we are underdogs here, but go on out there and give the fans a performance to cheer for. A couple guys are fired up. Weren't that bad. You could still improve. That one worked for the D. But if the defense plays better, we could at least maybe hang in this thing in the second half. Keep it within a couple goals anyway. We're actually keeping a little possession here. Whoa. Errant cross. Those used to go in all the time on the earlier FM games. Always drove me nuts. Fletcher's got the ball. He's picked up a yellow card. Traore up to Houghton. Houghton back to Traore again. Bobby Wood up to Davis. Davis with the cross, and Fletcher's got the goal! No! How is that offside? Davis is almost to the end line. Oh! Oh! Heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Oh, it was so pretty. That was so pretty. What a goal, and we lost it to an offside call. Not arguing the call, just so heartbreaking that we came so close to the tying goal. Here's another chance for it. Davis with chance at redemption ends up throwing it straight to the keeper that time. That was a poor cross. Ooh, dangerous. He had no angle, but somehow really did something with that. Here we are coming up on that hour mark, and they've only managed 2 shots here in the half, and I managed a shot and a goal, but it just ended up unfortunately getting called offside. That tactical switch is coming up here in a moment. We've got a chance in this thing. We have to go on the attack. And we're going to go for that higher tempo and push up a bit. That defensive line. This could get ugly on us, though. There's the second goal. That looked offside, but no call. I think that just might be my bias that we got called for offside. Yeah, he's onside. Danny Rowe put him onside. Rowe should have held the line with the others. Houghton with a free kick here. Chance, that ball's no good, but Bobby Wood's got it. Oh, he turns it right over. Terrible turnover there by Wood. I need to look at some substitutions here, see if I can't get some fresh legs on. Maybe a little speed. Houghton turns it over, and they're hitting us on the counterattack, and they get 3. Let's go back to the counter. Hoping to keep this thing respectable, but that speed over the top is just killing us. That's the one area that my team has been very weak. Alright, let's try to get some people out there like Conley or Fletcher. 6.1 rating, ouch. Who do I want to get in? Maybe Doofus over Davis, who's also struggling. There you go. Let's say encourage. See out the final minute. Bobby Wood, chance to cross. No. Poor Bobby Wood should cross that ball into the box. Everybody was in place for it. Alright, final score is 3-0. I was hoping for 2-0. Really, that was kind of the highest hopes that I had. And we scored! It just got called offside. It couldn't have been closer. And that would have leveled the game at 1. Would have come at the perfect time just as we're starting the second half with the team fired up. It would have had a big impact on the game, and yet it didn't. Tell them that they did well and they were excellent. Let's see, we were the underdogs out there, and you gave it your best. Good effort, guys. Oh, come on! You were unlucky. It was a good effort. Okay, well, that fixed it a little bit. A few of the guys did not respond well to the underdog comment. So here we are. League lead is down to 2 points. We've lost 2 of the last 3 games and a draw on the game in between on a game that we should have won comfortably. And now we're going to be heading on the road to, I think it's Halifax Town, for our next match. They coast. We're out. But we can be proud. Defeat for your side today sends you out of the competition. Just how disappointed are you? Gives us a chance to focus elsewhere. I'm not angry. Not as much with the result. No. We can take some positives from the match. Let's say it won't have an impact on the team. We'll try. No hard feelings. There you go. Well, that offside call. Are you trying to say that there was justification that the goal should have stood? They do a difficult job. Yeah. He was way too good. Oh, so the goal should have stood. I don't want to get in trouble. Don't need to. We lost the game. It's over. So apparently the goal was not offside. According to the media, anyway. There you go. We had the same response. That's good. It was disappointing that we lost that. Like I said, it was heartbreaking at the time. Alright, well, we're definitely going to get into one more game in this episode because it's going to be really important now that we try to bounce back from this after a great stretch of games that really, you could say, lasted the whole half of the season up to this point. We're going to have a somewhat difficult road game at Halifax Town here coming up, and morale is not what it was, that's for sure. And it's coming in a stretch of 2 games in a week for quite a few weeks now, so fatigue is very high, and that was definitely my strongest roster going into that game. So we have a lot of guys tired. I'm not going to be able to have a full strength side coming out for this game, making it that much tougher. Curious about the financials. Scouting meeting. I'll try to make this quick. There's luckily only 18. Yeah, you're not good enough. Yeah, you're a decent player. One that I've looked into. I really need a center back with some speed. Massively. We'll take a look at him. That's kind of the one signing that I would like to still add this season. Yeah, he's not good enough. He's not good enough. We'll get scouting reports on these guys. There we go. Attacking movement. It's good that we have that advantage. I have not done the best against traditional 4-4-2s this season. So that adds to the worry just that little bit. With Telford's. Oh, this is one of my guys. And nope. Okay, we are evens. Oh, he's on trial. And they want Fensum on loan. Dang. Well, what do they offer? They're not even offering money or anything, so no. Gosh, I'd like for him to get some time, but I have to reject. He's not indispensable, but he is part of my first team. Really? Owen Bailey's not even... He signed his backup. Fensum? Really? Why would Fensum be the one? Fensum's not the right guy for that. Okay, a loan move I can go with. Loan move, yes. All right, let's get to this game. I'm eager to see if we can bounce back. This is one of the most important games of the whole season. Just because of the momentum piece. It really doesn't matter who we're playing or whether it's home or away. We need to come out and play better. He's close. He's been out for 9 months. Yeah, see, match load's so heavy for so many guys. And that match fatigue. And it's all those top players. So I need to have some squad rotation here. Danny Rose played 4 matches in 2 weeks. Let's see. Danny Rose now a good League 2 player. Nice. Baran kind of Benjamin for dropping. See that morale's down. Oh, there you go. Okay, so they want to take Bailey. End of season as a backup, really? I want to change this to at least rotation. You gotta let him play. I'm not gonna send him to you to be a backup when he's already a backup for me. He doesn't need to play every game, but he's got to play a little bit. All right. So I need to rotate some of these guys. Let's get Luke Simpson back in there. Connor Wood can go out for Newton. Aaron Conley is going to get the start today. And Aiden Conley needs a day off badly. So Almond is going to take that. So he's out. Josh Simpson needs to play. Let's give Kate the day off, or hopefully the day off. Ben Barclay needs to play, but not this game. I think next game I want to get Ben Barclay a start. And let's see, anybody else? Kane Felix hasn't played for a while. I'm going to need to get him a start soon. Doofus over Davis. No. Going with this group. They got a few backups in, at least according to jersey numbers. I expect to see a much better performance from you tonight. And I have faith that you can do that. 9 guys fired up. That looks awesome. We have like no traveling fan support here. That's not helpful. Alright, so here we go. Opening minutes. And the early highlights go to them, but we're getting early control. Conley should have done better on that shot, but it was a difficult volley. He did take that on the first touch. Houghton with a free kick there. Sends that one high. Now we're starting to look strong. 3 shots already in the first 8 minutes. 66% possession, even though they started with the first minute of possession. Nice interception from Rowe. Up ahead to Conley. Conley with... Boy, he's missed two chances, and that one, definitely got to say he should have done better. So we are controlling the ball through the middle well here early on with 77% in our focus of attacks. Here's Conley with another chance. One defender to beat. Can't get past him, but Allman recovers the ball. There's Davis with the opening goal. 18th minute. Well done. That was a nice cross from Allman. Conley had a difficult situation with 1-on-5 there. Wakefield makes a nice tackle, but Allman recovers the ball. Gets past the defender, and good vision to see Davis on the far post crashing in. And it's 1-0. Let's see if we can't keep up this momentum. We need a win today. This would be devastating for them to get back in this game, hurting morale that much more. So we need to keep the pressure on, keep this momentum up. All right, possession out of the back, up to Simpson, up to Houghton, Houghton out to Allman, another chance, back to Davis again, but that one not as good of a cross as his earlier one. Ball was about to go out of bounds, so maybe he snatched at it a little bit on that chance. We're at the half-hour mark. There's Davis. Nice possession from him. Simpson up to Traore. He gets into the box, crosses. Conley got to it, but that was a difficult header with pressure from the D. Houghton, another chance on a free kick. That one scrapes the top of the net. And here's a chance for them. Ooh, come on. Wood, you've got to do better. You've got to get that ball away. Poor defense from Wood on that one. Poor defense there in general. Parslow should have done better. Wood definitely should have done better. He stood there as Kozlo comes from nowhere to kick the ball past him and volley it into the back of the net. That was terrible defense right there. And Josh Simpson picks up a knock indicating that he needs to come off. It's just about halftime on that switch there. Chance is snatched and pulled to the left. Another chance on the counterattack. Good tackle. Unfortunately, it goes right to them, and they get another shot attempt. So we go from completely dominant to 1-1. That's what happens when morale dips. Okay, I need to bring in Kate, as he's my only backup. midfielder. I was hoping to give him the total rest today, but at least he's only having to play one half. And yes, I want to tell them that that was... do I want to give them the supportive? I don't want to keep slapping them in the face. It's time for everyone to dig in. There you go. That was a decent response. You have the ability to make a difference. Alright, I'll take that. 8 guys are fired up for the second half. That's about as good as I can ask for in our current state, this situation. So Simpson is out. Kate, the regular starter, is in after hopefully minor injury there. He didn't have to come out immediately, at least. Poor cross there, though. So Almond struggling a bit. That was offside. Are you kidding me? He was way offside. Free kick here. Not marked up at all. Wood with another mistake. And again, did he not go early? Did my defense do that poorly to cover back? Yikes. Either way, it was poor D, whether he was offside or not. So for the second time, we make the big mistake in this game, and this is exactly what I've always been talking about with this game, is momentum is so big. We lose a couple games, and suddenly the world has come crashing down, and we play like the worst team in the league. There's another chance. Conley off the bar for the second time in just a couple of minutes. Cross. Oh, that looked like a good chance. That should have been an easy header in, but the defense gets there first. Another chance and another goal, and Wood has made his third mistake of the game. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, that was on Rowe as much as it was on Wood, though. Going into overload mode. And demand more. There's Conley. Gets one back. Aaron Conley, great read. Back pass. Misplayed. Finally, a mistake from Halifax Town gets us back into this thing. Don't know what Woods was thinking there, but Aaron Conley, great read. Dauber actually should have moved for that ball as the pass was to him. He just stood there. Aaron Conley takes advantage. Players are frustrated. Very frustrated. And or nervous. We're only down 1 goal here. Davis with the take. Up to Conley. Conley's got a chance to get behind the D. Holds the ball up long enough for the ball to Houghton, but Houghton wasn't able to get it. Here's another chance. Oh, that should have tied the game. And another chance. Okay, now we are all over it. But we are down by a goal. And again, Parslow misses out on their speed. I'm just getting killed. I need to find a better player than Parslow. Badly. In between this episode and the next episode, I will be continuing that search. I have yet to find someone who can fill that void out there. But I'm going to keep looking. Another chance for Conley. No goal here. Traore, good steal there. Traore recovers, and he's in deep. Can't beat the keeper. Keeper got an arm to that one. Not the easiest angle for Traore. Should have done better. Especially when he's having a good game. Okay, it's time to go for it. Let's go for those early crosses, the shoot on sights, push up, take more risks. Guys, come on. Show me what you can do. Push forward. Boy, I'm surrounded by yellow cards. Doofus. Davis is tired. Probably my final sub. Corner kick out to Conley. It's back in. Houghton again. Up to Traore. Traore. Back to Rowe. Rowe's there. Nice ball to Doofus. Called offside? I didn't think he was close to offside. I thought there was a guy about 3 yards further up from him. Was that my teammate? There's a nice ball. Another chance. Conley, what are you doing? You were having a good game, Conley. Oh, and here it is. Last chance. Another chance for Conley. That time, the keeper makes a nice save. Saves his team the 3 points. And I lose again. No one to blame but us. Now it's time to be aggressive. Far from pleased. Two players negative, but everybody else fired up by that. Our game in hand results in nothing. We are down to a 2-point lead from an 8-point lead in the league just a week ago. We've lost 3 out of 4 games. Just 1 draw in there. And Josh Simpson's out injured now. So I'm going to be losing a little bit of my depth at center mid. Yes, it was a road game. Never a guarantee. But that was definitely a game we should have done better. At least a draw. Alright, well, I am out of time for this episode. I will be doing at least the next episode off camera, and then we have Weston Supermare for the FA Trophy. So that'll be the next episode. We'll be starting with that one. So hopefully we can bounce back with a win here against Hempstead at home. Really important match if we're going to get this season back on track and not have a massive collapse. Meanwhile, I will also continue my long-term goal of replacing Parslow, who is terribly slow, with somebody a bit faster at center back. But that does it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.